Welcome to this week's Q&A. We have a great question from one of our viewers in the UK this week, and it was raised at our recent quarterly review. The lady said, look, my husband owns our own business here in the UK, contracting. Can we still qualify for an Australian home loan to purchase a home in Australia? And this relates to the fact that these people are considered to be self-employed when the major banks look at it in terms of credit policy. And it's a point that's close to my heart because I've often wondered how the four major banks look at their credit policy for people who they deem to be self-employed whilst working overseas. Now, it's interesting and worthwhile pointing out that they do lend to self-employed people within Australia, and they have very stringent credit tests, as all the banks do, there in relation to making sure that those borrowers are suitable borrowers, can service their loans comfortably and pose no excess credit risk opposed to someone who's employed. But what's the difference when we come to someone who owns their own business overseas? Now, in many instances, these businesses have been around for 10 or 20 years plus. They may employ 100 or more people, as well as the owners and founders, and they're doing very well, clearly, because for a SME to be established for more than 10 years, it has to be doing well, as it's a very small number in relation to the overall pool. But if we look at the macros, I mean, Australia is home to about 0.3% of the global population and contributes about 1.7% to global economic output. So if you're successful overseas in a very much larger market, one would have to assume, if anything, the business would pose a better credit risk. And certainly in my fairly lengthy experience, if someone owns a successful business, they're unlikely to sack themselves. Whereas if someone's working for, say, a multinational or a large listed company somewhere, they can easily lose their job due to a whole host of various issues that are beyond their control. So it's an interesting point. It's one that we strike quite often. And the good news for this viewer is that, yes, we do have other lenders that do make loans available to people who are overseas, Australian expats who are overseas and earning foreign income. And in many instances, the interest rate applicable is the same as, or sometimes lower than that of the four major banks. So if you find that you're in this position, or you know someone who is, or you'd simply like some more information about this, then just reach out. You can email us or call us, and we can give you some more information or arrange a meeting via Zoom. Let us know, and if this has been of interest, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, click like, and I'm Andrew Unterweger from Wise Guru. I'll see you at next week's Q&A.